Welcome to Superstar Entrepreneurs. I'm Sally Estlin, your go-to for spiritual tools and tips. This is Spiritual Teachings with Sally. Hi everyone, yes it is Sally. I'm content creator and spiritual teacher. I'm dedicated to empower entrepreneurs by sharing practical tools, resources and more on my show Spiritual Teachings with Sally. So you can learn more about my fashion products and services at empoweredclothing.com.au. So today our topic is how to overcome self-doubt, and I'll be bringing up Mark Engstar, who is an international wealth making educator. So without further ado, hi Mark, welcome to Spiritual Teachings with Sally.
Hey Sally, it's really great to be on here with you.
Alrighty, today, how to overcome self-doubt. This is a huge topic, but we'll try to smash through it today. Your empowerment share is you just get in and action what you want to do. Your actioning builds the confidence and experience. It's so true. Do you want to expand on that, Mark?
Well, you can't wait around for the right time. You can't keep going seeking all that knowledge to make you feel comfortable for the perfect time to start, right? So just start, and the universe or whatever you want to say will just bring everything to you, and that. So just action it.
Yeah, absolutely. Once you get that energy in motion, then it starts the momentum going, right? And it's just like sitting there on your hands and not doing anything because you get like deer in the headlights. You get stuck, which I think is very in line with your empowerment tip here. Stop procrastinating and just start today, because it gets that energy moving. It moves from the stagnant water. It gets it flowing, doesn't it?
Yeah, so true. Yeah, you just that's why you're hearing things at the time and seeing things. That's you've just been told to move right now, to action things, and everything will come together for you, I believe. So and it's just because everything's about timing, right? And if you've been presented with stuff, it's obviously the right time. Just start learning to say yes more often, and 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 just actioning.
It's so true. Like, one of the biggest things stopping us is fear. Fear of what other people think, fear, oh, I can't do it, fear I'm not good enough. One of the huge things stopping us is what other people's opinions and judgments, and, being seen as, doing anything differently, taking a risk, and you might not, it might not sort of come to fruition. But I think you just got to get out there and face your fears and do it anyway, which is exactly what my little share today is. Dig deep, pull up your big boy or big girl undies and step into your power. Allow your confidence to guide you. Our head is there to protect us. It keeps us small. It protects us, Oh, don't do that. It's too fearful. Oh, you can't do it. And it sabotages us, right? We all have that voice in our head that says, oh, you're not good enough. You can't do it. So you've got to allow your inner coach to shine through and really boost and support you and encourage you. Be that coach to say, you can do it. You've got this. Because, my big tip today is face your fears and do it anyway. Move faster than the speed of disbelief. You've got to overcome that self-sabotaging little voice in your head and just do it, because, we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time, and it's time for us to shine. You have such this massive toolbox of stuff, and you want to share your wisdom with people. And, do you want to share an experience where you've overcome some self-doubt anytime in your life?
Well, yeah. Coming online, right? I've always been too scared to be have my photo taken and family photos and that. I used to avoid them, and just being in a crowded room with people, I never liked that either. Um, so it was coming online was a big coming out for me,
Yeah.
and that growing the confidence. And when I actually realized that if I wanted to be a leader of my vision, my company, my nonprofit, I had to come out and be the voice of my vision and mission.
Do you want to share a little bit about Strangers Community, actually? Because this is a huge example of you overcoming any self-doubt and setting up this non-for-profit. Do you want to share about Strangers Community?
Yeah, I set the Strangers Community up to support others, and that I really got into it to start with to support the Cancer Foundation and all that from my brother dying of it, and then my father died of it just as I launched as well, the charity. So it was to sort of honour them for me to as my drive, and that as well to give me the courage and that to come out of my shyness. I've gained so much from having to speak to people, fronting, learning to talk about. I've challenged myself for a New Year's resolution and gone along to like speaking, coaching, and stuff like that at a night school, and did that for a couple of months to improve myself. Constantly went on to community networking events and that for the first year or two, and that too sat in the background and that for many months, and that coached out of sitting in the background to speak. And then you just realize that you're all unique, you all have your own journey, you all have your own story, and people want to hear your story, and that too. That's your uniqueness, that's your superpower.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that just comes back to your share today. You just got to get in and action what you want to do. Your drive, from your experience and your life stories with your dad and your brother, and, it drove you so that you could overcome that, find that courage that you're talking about and the confidence to just get out there. And you were actioning, you were going to things, you were doing things to boost your confidence and boost your ability to get up and speak in public and come on online. I think it's a huge challenge for a lot of people to be seen on videos, on social media. It's not for everyone. I know it took me years to do my first Facebook Live. Oh my gosh, I nearly wet my pants. I was so nervous. But face your fears and do it anyway. I mean, we all have that doubt inside of us, and it's about quietening it down and really boosting up that coach within us, and realizing that we're perfectly imperfect. There is no such thing as perfect. And what is that fear? What is really stopping us? Where is the doubt coming from? Right?
The growth, the growth that you realize that you've just given yourself when you step past that boundary of fear and just face it, and you think, why didn't I do this years earlier?
Yeah.
Because it was so easy actually to step through it.
Yeah.
And you just feel so much lighter, right? Your frequency's risen and that.
Absolutely, because, as we're going through this dimensional shift, the old way is very based on fear. It's very heavy, dense energies. There's the fear, the doubt, the judgment, the criticism. The new way is based on love. And it's lighter, it's freer, it's more peaceful. It's just finding that inner peace where there's no judgment. Oh my God, it feels so good. It's ridiculous. So every week, Mark, we pull a card from my Quantum Guidance Oracle card deck. Let's see what clarity, insight, and guidance we're getting today. So today's card says, anchor and ground. Anchor and ground yourself to the earth and connect firmly to what matters most. This is exactly what we're talking about. Overcome the fear and the doubt, because just focus in on what's really important. Getting back to basics, community, connections, like-minded people, hanging out with that's important, and that really drives us. What does this speak to you?
Yeah, no, for sure, right? You've got to be around the people that you want to be around, and that it's how you're going to operate.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Jim Rohn said you become the 5 people that you hang around. So make sure they're good quality people. So, Mark, thank you so much for coming and sharing your wisdom today with us on Spiritual Teachings with Sally. People can reach out to you at strangerscommunity.com. Thank you so much for being a guest, and we look forward to sharing some more wisdom with you down the track, hey?
It's been great. Thank you, Sally.
Oh, how awesome is Mark? So you can join me for another episode of Spiritual Teachings with Sally next Wednesday at 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Central, and Thursday at 8 a.m. Australian time. So without further ado, face your fears and do it anyway. We're not here for a long time, so let's make it a good time. And with that, I'm complete, and I'll catch you all next week. All right, see you later. Bye. Thank you for joining me today. You can explore and purchase my products and services at sallyestlin.com. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your support means the world. So see you next time.